Jim, after Hereford's 2-0 victory in their final pre-season build-up game, your reflections on the performance today, Paul?
Yeah, I thought we were good. I thought we were good for a win. I thought we probably could have scored more in the second half. The most pleasing thing for me, to be honest, is we've got players that have come off the pitch that are fit. They are not injured, so we've obviously got a few missing. But yeah, I'm really pleased with the result. I'm pleased with performance, pleased with the attitude, and the best way to sum it up was it's a professional performance. Nathan Cameron said it as soon as he walked in the dressing room to the lads, professional performance, and he's spot on.
And you must be pleased as well with the flexibility of the players, because you put them in different positions today than you'd normally expect.
Yeah, we had to. We went through, myself and Runes last night for about an hour, 2 hours, trying to work a way of getting our lads, the lads that are signed, on the pitch and off as soon as we possibly can, try and get them through. I don't like lads, it doesn't sit comfortable with me. It's probably because I was the same as a player, of sitting down for 45 minutes then coming in the second half, and to be honest, this is probably the most nervous I've been in since I came in. We're down to the bare bones. I just wanted people to get through the game, and thankfully we did.
And the goals as well, they were well taken.
Yeah, first one, good cross from from Ollie, good cross, and Lass getting in front. Lass again is one who's played up front. He's played in the 10, he's played centre mid, and he's played right back, and he does them all absolutely comfortably. So delighted with everyone overall. The second goal, obviously Adam Livingston, was quality from free kick. The only thing I said to him when he scored was, when he's on the pitch, make sure he's on set pieces, because his quality's there to see.
Because obviously he did that against Pegasus in the season opener.
Yeah, supposedly he's got 5 out of 5, so I don't want to put pressure on him, but that's his word. So yeah, listen, it's the reason I brought him to the club. His quality, his left foot's is there to see, and he's obviously got another. Listen, every time you hit a free kick, you just got to concentrate and hit the target, and you hit the target, you've got a chance.
You know, you mentioned that you were down to bare bones. I saw Carl Hankins here. What's the latest on him?
Kyle is touch and go, to be honest. Probably going to miss out. To be honest, we've got Aaron Skinner will miss out. She's suspended from a mistaken identity from last year, but because it was a second yellow, we can't appeal it. I've seen the footage. It wasn't, Aaron Skinner was 40 yards away from it, but he had the same colour of hair as the lad, and there was a bit of commotion, and it was mistaken identity, but we can't do anything about that. It's a second yellow. And Lasana Mendes is out for 3 games. We were made aware by the FA that his 3 games would be fine because it happened in Wales, and we just received an email literally 2 days ago. So thanks to the FA for giving us loads of notice. He will be out for 3 games because he's got a straight red card in a Welsh Cup final, I believe, last year, at the end of last season. So we've got 6 of our starting 11 missing for the first game of the season, but listen, such is life, just got to get on with it.
Having said that, you brought players in, not named as trialists today, or they were unnamed trialists, however we want to put it. Any of them going to be scope for you to bring them in?
I hope so. We're working within our needs, within our means, what we've got available. We've got to do a bit of wheeling and dealing, so to speak. So there's a few that we liked, but whether we can get them to the club or not's a different story. But we'll go home as we always do, myself and Runes, and we'll spend the evening on the phone to each other, and tomorrow and Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, and we'll do everything we possibly can to have we need another 4 bodies in by next week, to be honest.
Were those players that could potentially be loan players that were even here today, or were they just trialists?
No, they're all unattached. One of them's just come out of Cheltenham. Obviously Connor Stanley's been here for a few weeks. We like Connor, there's no 2 ways about it. We do like him. It's whether we can try and get something sorted there. With another young lad, and obviously Jaden White. I've just went and named him, but that happens. All done well, all sharp, all had their moments in the game, but it's something again that we've got to try and work within our means and see what we desperately need and what we don't need.
So you've obviously been really encouraged by performances, not just the results, but the way that the team have, gone about the business, that you try to say this is the way the Caddis. I'm calling it Caddis ball. Perhaps I shouldn't call it Caddis ball.
Yeah, listen, it's just the boys have been a breath of fresh air, to be honest. They've been absolutely fantastic. The character, their attitude, their desire, it's been spot on. And listen, as I said, we're missing 6 of the starting 11, but I still am very confident going to Kings Lynn that we can go there and impose ourselves on the game. We're not just going there to turn up, and we're going there with a positive mindset. We're trying to get accommodation sorted for the night before as well, especially been down to the bare bones when we're travelling 4 or 5 hours. So we're trying to do things as professional as we possibly can, but we're obviously trying to get over a few hurdles with things like that, but we're getting there.
And you're going to build up this week during training?
Yeah, we'll do a lot this week. The training will change now, the dynamic of it will change. We'll do a lot of stuff on the opposition, but we'll obviously do a lot of stuff on what we can bring to the game. I don't want to just focus all on the opposition. That's not the way I work, that's not the way I will work going forward. We've got to impose ourselves on every game that we play.
And finally, try and avoid a few more black cats.
Yeah, listen, people get injuries, people get suspensions, but it all seems to happen at once for us. But it's a learning curve for me. I'm a new manager in the game, and it's just another stepping stone that I've got to try and get over, and I'm sure I will.
Thanks very much for your time.
Cheers, thank you.
Can I just ask you, how long Jason Cowley be out for?
Difficult to tell without a scan. He's going to be out for the foreseeable future. It could be anything between 3 weeks and 3 months. Genuinely, if you don't have a scan on it, then it's difficult to tell how severe a grade it is.